Adobe Illustrator is the industry standard software for creating and editing vector graphics. But if you're new to designing using a graphics design software, or you simply don't have the budget for an expensive Creative Cloud subscription, there are excellent free Illustrator alternatives out there, many of which won't hold your creativity back. Not all Adobe Illustrator alternatives are created equal. Some have limited features. A handful only support certain file formats, and others are bundled with unwanted extra software. Keep watching. The first on our list is Inkscape. Inkscape is a feature-packed editor that is a true substitute for Illustrator. It is an open-source vector graphics package. Inkscape is staggeringly powerful, and is the best free Adobe Illustrator alternative for pro and semi-pro illustrators, graphic designers and web designers, as well as the standard drawing and shape tools. Inkscape boasts a special spirals tool, a tool to create patterns and arrangements of clones, advanced object manipulation options, multiple filters including bevels, textures, overlays, and more, and some nifty fill settings. In short, there's very little Illustrator can do that Inkscape can't. For more, you can check its feature on inkscape.org. Because it's open source, it's not only free to use, but if you have the technical know-how, you can even edit it and incorporate it into other software. And new features are being added all the time. The latest version brings mesh gradients, improved SVG2 and CSS3 support, and new path effects to the party. The second on our list is Boxy SVG. Box SVG is a browser-based vector editor that's as powerful as an app that you run on your desktop. It provides you good format support and a convenient browser extension. It is easy to use and also keyboard shortcuts even in your browser. Boxy SVG is a free tool for creating scalable vector graphic files that runs as an extension in Google Chrome. It comes with a good range of basic tools, including pens, Bezier curves, text, basic shapes, stroke and fill, layers, ability to add type, groups, transforms and paths. The main selling point for Boxy SVG is the utter simplicity of its UI. It makes a virtue of paring down the experience of creating vector graphics to a fairly minimal set of options. These essentially restrict you to the kind of things that the SVG format is good at. As a result, it's fast, easier to pick up than Illustrator, and the files it creates are clean and efficient, as well as importing and exporting files in SVG and SVGZ format. You can also use Boxy SVG to import and export JPEGs and PNGs. Wonderfully convenient. Before going to the third one, make sure you have subscribed the channel and turned the icon into red color. The third in our list is also a browser-based illustrator known as Vecteezy. We have already mentioned Vecteezy in our video regarding free stock photos and vector arts. You can check that video also. Link is given in the description. Vecteezy is very simple to use and nothing is hidden behind the paywall. You must have a free account to save your work. Vecteezy is another free in-browser Adobe Illustrator alternative. The developer earns a crust selling premium illustrations, and its customers include the BBC, Amazon, McDonald's and Dell. You can import and edit SVG files, or create your own designs from scratch. There's a selection of shapes and ready-made clip art to choose from, and a huge array of typefaces for text-based designs. Vecteezy also includes a pen tool for drawing freehand shapes and editing existing paths, plus a simple color picker. It's all refreshingly simple to use, and even brand new users will grasp the fundamentals within a few minutes. There are just a couple of points to be aware of. You'll need to create an account or log in using Facebook in order to save your work. And if you open a particularly large file, Vecteezy warns you that doing so might cause your browser to freeze. The fourth on our list of Adobe Illustrator alternatives is Vector. Vector is also a browser-based illustrator with an intuitive interface and easy to master. Vector is a free in-browser Adobe Illustrator alternative. It was originally available as a desktop application for offline use as well, but this has now been discontinued. Don't let that put you off. Though, Vector is intuitive to use, with a shallow learning curve. Design software shouldn't bring people a sense of struggle. That's exactly how the troublesome design software we grew up on made us feel, says its developer, who has created this pared-back vector editor with accessibility in mind. While it lacks many of the advanced features of Illustrator, then, it's got all the tools you need for basic vector editing, shapes, text, multiple layers, and what it does very well. You can save all work you create in Vector online, or export it in PNG, JPG, or SVG file formats. Vector is a great choice for beginners, or just anyone needing to create a simple graphic with the minimum of fuss. The last on our list is SVG Edit. SVG Edit is a straightforward Illustrator alternative for web developers, like some other illustrators on our list. This also works on your browser. It has a clear interface. If your prime reason for wanting a vector graphics editor is to create SVG files for websites, then SVG Edit may be all you need. You can use this free vector software within your web browser to create SVG images and edit existing ones. SVG Edit works in any modern browser and offers a basic set of vector editing features including hand drawing tools, shape tools, text tools and path tools. The tool is open source, which means that new features are being added all the time by contributing developers. It's built on HTML5, CSS3 and JavaScript with no server-side functionality, so if you wish you can download and modify the code to make your own version. Our list ends here. Like the video if you found something useful and new to learn, and subscribe to Discover Web to get the latest updates of this channel. Thanks for watching.